Alright, buddy. I can't actually do it.
Hey, well, did you really give it an effort?
No.
How exactly
I think
are
that's
you
your
gonna do
problem.
that power luring?
Yeah, how are you gonna do it?
Using one of my newest inventions.
What's that?
I like to call it the Francocopter.
I don't think that's a very good name for what that is.
That's a kite, Ben. They've been around for thousands of years.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, as toys. But this one is a letter to the gods.
Oh?
It says, Dear Thor, just one drop of your mighty juice in the hands of a genius like me could illuminate the entire world. Love, Ben.
Oh.
I hope you wrote it in Swedish so Thor can read it. Or were those guys Norwegian?
I was speaking figuratively.
I think they were
What
Norwegian.
actually is happening
Pretty
is
sure.
that I'm waiting for lightning to strike my kite.
Well, you know what they say. Lightning doesn't strike kites. That's what they say, isn't it?
Aren't you
Yes.
missing a key or something?
Yeah.
The key to discovery is daring intellect, my boy.
No, I'm pretty sure that's
Daring
not
intellect
it.
and rigorous
I don't think that's the purpose
No,
of the
I
key.
mean a real key.
You mean the where the heck did I put my keys kind of key?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a manual device. It needs no power. Seriously, man, what are you thinking?
I got something that needs power.
Isn't it too sunny
I like
for
the
lightning?
goodbye option. I'm gonna back away now.
Yeah.
I know that. I'm just trying to keep my grant going until we get a storm.
And then what?
And then what?
And then the electricity charges the kite.
And
Well, I'm
then...
going to back away now, just in case.
Carry on.
All right. So I've run through the dialogue options.
You have. He's made it very clear. Well,
That doesn't need.
clearly you need to make it rain. Through
Right.
whatever means you've reached that conclusion,
Right.
you need to make it rain.
So I've gotta say something that'll cause it to rain.
No, not...
No?
What I mean by philosophically is you need an approach like the Alanis Morissette song. Like, what... Gosh, like, what thing would really just, like, get ruined by, like, you making it rain?
Wedding.
Well, that seems like an unlikely option since
We have to
the
marry
past is-
Benjamin Franklin.
the past is a bit of a sausage fest. Despite the fact that we have ye old lady's outhouse.
What would it ruin? A fair. It would ruin the fair. We gotta have a fair. We gotta have a big fair.
Really not sure how you're starting at these options, but if it helps, keep going.
It would ruin the day if it rained. It would make everything sad because it would be raining. This guy couldn't travel to Baltimore if it was raining. In the carriage. Hey Edison,
Carriage, you said.
make it rain.
Hey,
What is it this time?
Make it rain. Do it.
do you know Ben Franklin?
Are you guys buddies?
Franklin?
They hate each other.
I would never associate with that overstuffed goofball.
I think they've actually both been recently cleared.
Stupidest idea about glasses with one red lens and one blue one.
Ha! Awesome. What are you
What
doing?
are you doing?
I'm inventing, you simpleton.
Oh,
What's
of course.
It look like?
It is in the job description.
Alright. Great. Oh no. What are you inventing?
What are you inventing?
It's a new size-independent fastening mechanism based on circular geometry.
I don't know what
Well,
that means.
see you
I
later.
think he's
You
inventing...
mind
Buttons?
cut
Yeah.
my hair a bit shorter.
Circular zipper. That's what he's inventing.
Circular zipper, sure.
Alright, let's go look at the carriage, because clearly that's relevant. Let's look at
It's
it.
totally covered with crud.
Yeah, it's really gross.
Oh.
Making it dirtier won't help.
No, that wouldn't help.
We gotta clean it. I got a brush.
What am I supposed to do without water?
I gotta fill this bucket with water.
You should fill that bucket with water.
Where's the water?
It's in the house.
Is there water in the house?
Yeah, right by where you found the bucket. I'm
I don't-
surprised you passed it like 3 times without trying to fill the bucket with water.
Where did I find the bucket?
Where did you find the bucket?
I don't remember!
Pretty much told you how to do.
I don't remember where the... Oh,
Yeah,
in the kitchen.
it's over there.
Yeah, I see it. I see it. I see it, Vasco.
Pretty sure you tried to do something else with it, but then, like, didn't use the bucket on it. And at the time, I was very confused.
Wow. That's not how water works, but
Pretty,
alright.
pretty sure that's how water works.
Chubby Rain.
Is that how that song goes?
What? What song? I was referencing Bowfinger.
Yeah.
I need soap.
The water's all sudsy now.
Alright.
The achievement is called Obvious, really.
Dum-de-dum.
Yeah.
In the developer's commentary, they go over extensively how, to several of the lead developers, they thought this was really obvious, and not
Looks
a lot of
like
other
a
people
big
did.
store.
Yeah.
See, this is why I never wash my car.
Uh-huh.
Have you not ever experienced that before?
Ben, where are you
I
going?
experience that literally all the
Hey,
time.
Ben,
Oh, it's you.
Need to get
where
my
are you
car washed,
going?
like, now.
What about your
Yeah, me too.
experiment?
Though I need to get my car
Even
washed because you
science
stupid
sometimes
street
gets
trees
cold on account
pooped all
of
over
rain,
it.
my boy.
Yeah.
But how are you ever going to get lightning if you're not going to stand out in a storm?
Yeah.
To be frank, which I am,
Uh-huh.
no, the science of electrodynamics, much like your mind apparently, is still in a state of relative infancy.
Ouch.
Back to the
Sick
drawing
burn.
board, I say.
His mouth disappeared.
What a genius.
Alright, so I need to get his kite back from him. Because otherwise, how else am I can't just stand out in the field and hold this up into the air.
It's true, that wouldn't make any sense. You're not tall enough.
No. Where'd he go?
Where do you think he went?
One of the rooms, I guess.
Is there perhaps exactly one unaccounted for room?
I guess this one. Ben. Give me your kite.
Hi.
Sorry, can't talk. Busy making history.
He's so humble.
Let's just show him the device.
That doesn't need a battery.
Wait, are you telling me Ben
No, I
Franklin
think
wasn't
I better
battery
stay on
powered?
his good
It's
side.
news to me.
Go figure.
Probably the underwear drawer.
Where's the kite?
I mean, he seems to be working
Hey,
on one now.
What's that on the plans? It looks like a secret backwards message.
Don't you feel like you should see Ben Franklin's head in the
it's
mirror
just
at that
a
angle?
coffee stain.
Yeah. I'll take the kite plans.
I don't understand that technical stuff.
It's plans for a kite. It's really not all
I
that
don't
complicated.
understand that technical stuff.
Alright. Can't make a kite, can I? All I got is spaghetti.
It's true. With what you have on you, you cannot make a kite.
Can anybody here make a kite? Can I take this?
The deflated clown? Sadly not.
Any of these things make...
Nor can you do a sombrero dance upon it, which also seems like an oversight.
Yeah, that is a pretty big oversight. You're right about that. None of these things make a kite. Ben, what do I do? Should I just go out into the field? Just stand there?
I don't think that'll accomplish anything.
Ugh, Vasco. I'm not good at these games. I can't do it.
Well, I will say that this is a tricky thing, the Ben Franklin, this step of this. Because you need...
I don't understand that technical stuff.
There's sort of two layers to the problem based on where you are now. But
Uh-huh.
I'll say this.
Uh-huh.
Despite what that cutscene showed before, there's really no place to put the device on the kite.
Okay.
So, like, you need something that could be made into a kite that could hold the device.
That's why I thought about that clown guy.
Yes, but you can't pick up the clown, and also, he doesn't have pockets.
Pockets. The sweater!
I don't think the sweater has pockets either.
No.
Also, you can't put it in the chronojohn.
Yeah, none of these things have pockets. I got no pockets.
I'm pretty sure anything large enough to solve this puzzle would not go in the chronojohn.
So he's got it. Fuck. But none of these things are it. So maybe George sleeps here. Downstairs, maybe. Probably the mummy. Turning in this room.
I don't think the mummy has pockets either, if that's worth anything to you.
Let's go this way. Here. Need something to turn into a kite. It's an item that I can pick up that I haven't picked up yet?
Yes, that would be fair to say.
That's crazy. I've touched so many things. No,
Yes.
don't go in there.
Well, that's sort of the other part of the problem, is that the item doesn't stand out as much as I think I would like it to for this purpose.
Really?
Yes. You were in fact recently in the room with it, but I can't blame you for not spotting it because it's almost kind of hidden.
Meanwhile,
Maybe we should add a rule that you can't dump sludge into the water supply.
What manner of fool would do that in the first place?
You're right.
He's right.
I don't know, man. I feel like Hancock has all the right ideas.
Someone in here. Can I open the barrel?
No, I think you tried that
These
before.
dudes might get mad.
Okay, forget this place.
These guys might get mad.
Down we go. I figure I get the teeth from him at some point.
You do.
Let's open the bed.
Nah, there's printer's ink on the sheets. Nah,
What
there's
the hell
printer's
does that
ink
even
on the
mean?
sheets.
I don't know.
I mean, I get that it's a reference to Ben Franklin, like, printing press, but, like, what? Like, what is that? What?
Looks comfortable.
Let's use
I
it.
couldn't sleep in here with all the racket.
Who asked you to?
Oh, she got me good.
She says you hard.
Can I use this bed?
Great, now who's gonna make it?
Nobody.
Just ruin George Washington's night's sleep.
Alright, go in here. Maybe it's the turkey painting.
It's the turkey painting. So we've reached that stage of the game. Got it.
It's the Constitution.
You can look, but don't.
It's not the solution either.
No, surprisingly, you cannot turn the Constitution into a pocket with which to carry a battery for Benjamin Franklin to charge with a lightning bolt.
I don't think the blanket will do it, because I don't think you have any way of getting the blanket back from him.
Probably not at this point.
Something down here. The bulletin board. Look at that.
It's covered with plans and junk.
Planes and junk don't have pockets that you need.
Nope. Lab coat. That's got
Hey.
pockets.
Only employees are allowed to use that lab coat.
Alright.
There's the next sprinkle.
How do I become an employee? Give me a job.
Well,
Hey,
What is it this time?
doesn't look like you can
I think
suggest
I'll
that
be
with
nosing
superliminal
along now.
advertising.
yeah.
So have you
Well,
noticed
don't
anything
mosey over anything
about-
breakable on your way out?
Red Edison as a character.
He's got that jacket. He's got a hat.
That is a statement. He does not have a hat.
He's got this wig.
Sure.
Do I need the wig to look like an employee?
No. He's, I suppose there's really no way for you to go back and find this out. He's relatively amenable to suggestion.
Okay.
So, like, you showed him the plans for the super battery, and he's like, ah, I am so smart. Look at this great thing I came up with.
Right.
And there have been a couple other things that are, like, along those lines.
that doesn't need a battery.
So, there may be something that exists somewhere in time that would convince him that you should work for him.
I will show him this flyer for a vacuum cleaner.
I don't wanna.
He doesn't want to.
Nope.
Also, I mean, that's more likely to sell him a vacuum cleaner that doesn't exist.
How about I show him this extension
I
cord?
don't think I can put that in the chronojohn.
None of these things seem to be right. Alright, this guy's got all the things. It's got to be one of his things. Videotape.
That might mess
Nope.
up the tape.
That might mess up the tape.
Textbook. I wrote this.
Thermodynamic flux induction circuit design is perhaps the most fascinating branch of
Ah.
practical electrical theory.
Perhaps it is.
Stop! That book's starting to put me to sleep.
Okay.
It seems like you can actually just read that book
What
to just
is it
about
this
anyone.
time?
That didn't work.
No,
I think I'll be moseying
How did that not work?
along now.
because you were just
Well,
boring him to
don't
sleep with that
mosey
textbook.
over anything breakable on your way out.
So what? Why did that not work? How does that not convince him that I want to do the thing?
Well, he doesn't have any frame of reference for that kind of science. It doesn't mean anything to him. It just bores him.
Alright. But he does understand sweaters.
You can't put the sweater in the chronogen. She's got nothing. Paint. Can opener. Here, look what I invented. It's a can opener.
I'd rather not.
Vasco, I'm so bad.
Well, let's put it this way. You don't have all the items yet.
Oh, I hate you.
Why don't you start outside and work your way in?
Which timeline?
That is a good question.
What is the cat doing?
I think if you observe it, she'll tell you.
It's like doing stuff down here.
He was scratching his back on the fence,
Alright. Oh. I'm gonna get in the basement here. Oh, it means I gotta get rid of that guy. Oh, there's so many things to do, Vasco.
That's the thing. You gotta choose your course. You either gotta gradually work through everything or focus on one thing until you find the correct solution.
Alright, so the thing I'm focusing on is how to solve Edison's problem.
Yes.
So, I gotta get him to think I'm a cool guy. Apparently reading a book isn't enough, and he won't think I invented this can opener or this vacuum cleaner.
I'm not just trying to sell vacuum cleaners. Do you even remember what it says?
It's something about selling vacuum cleaners. So what I should do is I should show him... What does this do?
Make something disappear briefly.
Not funny enough.
Okay. I've got to show him... Videotape doesn't work, right? I tried this already.
Yeah, that might ruin the tape.
That might mess up the tape.
Right. They don't have the other, so I've got to find it. Where?
The Duke Memorial Brand Microwave.
Memorial brand? That's interesting.
I don't know what that means.
Me neither. Alright, items. Look at that sweater. What good is that sweater?
Well, it's wet. Does that mean anything to me?
It's wet, a wet sweater.
It is a wet, oversized sweater.
Doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
Maybe I can give it to the creepy guy in here. He's pretty big.
You mean the tentacle?
Oh, no, that's tentacle.
That one doesn't have arms.
Not this guy. This guy over here.
You realize you stole it from that guy, right?
No, not this guy. Where's the other guy?
He went to Baltimore.
Oh no, he's in the other. I get it. I'm with you. I'm here. Upstairs. Going upstairs. He's in here.
No, this fellow.
Yeah, he might want a sweater. Dude, would you like a sweater?
Wrong size.
It's wrong size.
He's so big though. Items? Can I take this hamster?
That's a really good question, Tech. Can you take the hamster? Yes, you can.
I can apparently take the hamster,
You might want that hamster for later.
but not for convincing Edison that I should be his employee.
Believe it or not, no. That is not the purpose of the hamster.
I think it has something to do with that hole. Does that hole still exist? I'm not sure.
It's an odd question.
It doesn't matter because we're gonna have to end the episode.
What, are you sure?
Yes? No?
I don't. You just said that in a really strange way.
Yeah, no, it's the time. The time has come.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, it's not, you just said that weird. Like, we must end it.
We must. Goodbye, everyone. Join us next
And
time.
apparently
and
we're obliged to end the episode, so I apologize, but we must go.
we must. See you then.
Yeah, so I guess it's not surprising that you can't convince the horse to...
What about textbook? I can hit him with it.
Ahem.
Or I can just
The
read it to him.
LALR compiler is constructed
Or we could
by
just learn about the
Valve.
LALR compiler.
First
Where did we
developed
get this
rigorous
textbook? I don't
elective
remember.
It's
grammar,
Bernard's starting
and
item.
the elements have
Of course it is.
anti-completeness. The crunchy factor
I think you've used all 3 of them now, so I'll let you in on the trick. No character uses their own starting item. They all have to give it to someone else.
Whoa.
And I will take these, please.
I'm pretty sure there is now no way to wake up the horse ever again. It is
Really?
effectively dead.